And the Cavaliers start out with the ball. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. They've got James. Chamberlain is out there with Mutombo. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the two-guard spot. It's good.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks so much. I caught up with Indiana's head coach. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end. And as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside. He has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now LeBron after the missed three from Stephen Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's James. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And the second free throw, good. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Curry against James. Outside Durant, a 3. Good on the triple.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
Durant's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Davis. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Shot clock at 6. Here's LeBron. It's blocked by Shaq.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Davis. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
This is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
Pass to KD. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's Davis missing. Indiana trailing here. Wembanyama with it. Now SGA defending.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
LeBron kicks to Davis. And here is Mutombo. Here's Chamberlain. Bank shot. No good. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Pacers. Abdul-Jabbar outside. He can't get that one to fall. Mutombo is a nice D. Davis surveying the floor. Pass to James. Now here's Mutombo. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander drills the three-pointer. SGA's got 6.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Abdul-Jabbar finds Curry. Great D that time from LeBron. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here is Davis. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Tough situation for the defense inside. With Mutombo's size and strength, it's not easy to guard him cleanly.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
And so Mutombo nails both of them. 1:02 left to play in the first. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here's Wembanyama. Still scoreless. Here's Curry. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Now here is Davis. Back to LeBron. And another miss by Cleveland. Pacers trail by 4. Outside Curry. And here's KD for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. This is off the back. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 4. Live from Cambridge. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
So on the floor for Cleveland, James is out there with Mutombo. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Davis in at the point guard position. SGA against Curry. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Chamberlain got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Davis. Here's James, guarded by Curry. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Pacers trail by 4. Wembanyama passes to Curry. And here's KD for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Pass to James. James gets inside and finishes.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Abdul-Jabbar against Mutombo. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Durant. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Curry. The tray. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 6th rebound on the night. And here is Davis. To the middle. Here's LeBron. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And now it's an 8-point Cavalier lead. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, the Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Wembanyama passes to Curry. Back to Wembanyama. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Indiana.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
SGA passes to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with his 3.
Trying to match 3, sometimes you get too amped up and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Pass to Durant. Back to Curry. A 3 ball. Curry from 3.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. .116 left to play here in the half. Curry against SGA. Bounce pass Davis. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one. Wembanyama passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Curry. There's the triple. Answering with a 3 of his own. Stephen Curry.
This is how competitive Curry is. He's got a great competitive spirit. You drain a 3 on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
Back to James. All alone. And the jumper is good. LeBron's got 9 points. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Curry passes to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. And Indiana, another 3.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
SGA sets a screen for James. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Indiana Pacers. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Durant. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Wembanyama in at the point. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. Kept alive. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the glass.
Wembanyama passes to Curry. Outside, KD. Clock at 6. O'Neal is screen on Davis. The shot by KD. No good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Davis. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 5th assist in this one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Wembanyama up top, guarded by Chamberlain. Wembanyama looking it over. Curry against LeBron. Misses the three. Three-pointer. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Indiana. A 2-point game. Curry kicks to Durant from outside the arc. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Durant. Curry's got 24.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They are getting cooked by this guy. I mean, they've got to regroup and figure something else out.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to SGA. From deep LeBron. From range, LeBron is good.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch and shoot ability.
Now Kevin Durant. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists in the game. Curry against SGA. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. .158 left in the third quarter. LeBron against Curry. Pass to Durant. Back to Curry. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mutombo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Davis. Now SGA. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Down low and stolen by Chamberlain. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit that one. Good defense by Wembanyama. Pacers leading by 3. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Curry. Hits the jumper in space. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
I don't think it's talked about enough. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is a terrific passer, sees the floor extremely well.
Here is Davis. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On its way from Curry for 2. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Making plays for others. Wembanyama.
And here is James. He's got 12. SGA has screen on KD. Here's Davis. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Pacers lead by 4. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Cleveland, we've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Mutombo is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's James. And it's Davis in at point guard. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Again, Indiana.
Durant commands so much attention. Part of the reason why he had a wide-open teammate there.
Davis, the pass to LeBron. And the 3 off target. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Indiana. The wide open look for Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Durant, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 7. James dishes to Davis. Pass to Chamberlain. Cleveland moving the ball around. It counts, and the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
LeBron James refusing to be denied, just muscling through that foul to get the shot off.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Pass to Curry. Nice move. O'Neal trying to break free.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Timeout, Cavaliers. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to the team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Hurry! Can't get it.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
James off the glass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Abdul-Jabbar looking over the floor. Curry buries the jumper.
When you need a big bucket, Curry knows exactly how to come through. Clutch.
James a screen on Curry. Here's Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside SGA. Now James pulls the trigger. That one misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Curry outside. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Now Davis. A minute 20 left to play here in the 4th. Count the basket.
Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
Davis against KD. Six to shoot. O'Neal sets the screen for KD. Down he goes for 3.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Timeout, Cavaliers.
Here's our deal with the Pacers. By 2, everybody. Make some noise.
49 seconds left in the fourth. Showing the moves down low. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, for the Pacers, Shaquille O'Neal. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is on paper the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
James a screen on Curry. Now Davis. Chamberlain against O'Neal. Just 4 to shoot. LeBron James. The long shot, no good. SGA against Wembanyama. So it's Indiana picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused.
And Indiana starts out with the ball. A look at Indiana's starting group. Kevin Durant is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Chamberlain in at the 4.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Curry passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry, launches a 3, and he buries his first look.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Durant, beyond the arc. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
How competitive is Kevin Durant? You make a 3, I'll make one right in your eye.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Cavaliers. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back to you, Ryan.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And so it's Indiana with it after Cleveland's 3-pointer on the other end. Outside Durant. Screen by James. Durant against SGA. Back to James. Clock at 6. Off target from 3-point range. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim. Makes it look so easy.
James passes to Antetokounmpo. And there's the drive. Durant for 3. Here's O'Neal. And he dunks it down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
And no reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And the Pacers with possession here. After the basket by Cleveland. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Wembanyama. That one's wide left.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry. All sorts of time. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 5 assists in the game. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A minute 58 left to play in the first. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Durant. Leonard against James. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And here's Wembanyama. 5 points in the game. Now Curry. From deep, SGA. The shot won't fall. Durant looking around. Pass to O'Neal. Now here is James. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by Curry. Outside Durant. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Durant's got 8.
Boy, Kevin Durant, the quick release and from distance.
Curry against James. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Banked it in off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And so James will bring it up for Indiana. Trailing by 4. On the wing, Durant. The 3-ball. Another 3 for Indiana.
I'll tell you, if LeBron never scored a point, he'd still be valuable to an offense. How good a pass is that?
Curry against James. Curry passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry. Wide open look. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. He has 7.
Boy, how fast is Stephen Curry's release on the catch? Wow.
Antetokounmpo outside. Durant for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Cavaliers on top. They're up by 3. After this break, some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Kawhi Leonard out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. 6 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, strong moves from Giannis inside.
It's amazing LeBron draws so much attention in pick-and-roll situations, but always looking to give it up to a teammate.
Pass to Curry. The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. And another basket for Cleveland.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
James passes to Chamberlain. Down low. Antetokounmpo inside. Misses the baby hook. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Back to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Leonard for 3. And Cleveland another 3.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
Pacers trail by 9. Now, here is James. No points so far. Pass to Durant. 4-3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Outside Curry. Out to Leonard. From deep three-point range. O'Neal pulls it in.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. To the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Leonard, right side. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Chamberlain. James inside. He's covered by Curry. And that one's good. James.
LeBron decisive despite the contact right there.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry from deep three-point land. And another miss by Cleveland. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 5-point game. Durant for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Curry against James. Curry passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry. Pulls up on the wing. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
Pass to Chamberlain. And a two-handed jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Wembanyama. Fires the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Indiana trailing here.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Durant, the pass to James. 1 second left. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by a bucket. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the
Oh, my! Wow! Way up there in the rafters. No one is stopping that.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
SGA with it. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Wing shot on the way. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. Here's Chamberlain. Durant for 3. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Back to Curry. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Curry. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Cleveland, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Antetokounmpo against Curry. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Chamberlain. And here's Durant. Plenty of space. Out to James. Oh, LeBron buries the three.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
Curry passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry. Shoots. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Durant with the bucket.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
SGA with it. Durant covering. Back to Curry. Fires the three. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Curry's got 19 points.
Ideally, you want to chase Stephen Curry off the three-point line, but folks, it is not as easy as you might think.
A minute 39 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Durant. The three. That doesn't go either for Durant. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
From deep, Wembanyama, Indiana with a rebound. O'Neal's got 7 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Durant. For three, James. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers in unbelievable feel and touch.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Durant. Antetokounmpo, a screen on SGA. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Here's Curry. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on LeBron James.
Ideally, you're trying not to send Stephen Curry to the line, but this guy creates those situations with his instinct and his ability.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. "19 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Wembanyama.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Oh, he picked him clean. Stephen Curry getting it done for Cleveland. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And here's Indiana now, trailing by 2. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Stephen Curry is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Yep, that one goes.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Outside O'Neal. On the wing, Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Out to James. Just 2 to shoot. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
Pass to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's O'Neal. He's covered by Curry. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, this is about unselfishness. Kevin Durant is a great scorer, but right now he's getting his teammates cooking.
Curry passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. That 3's off the mark.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Easy money for the Slim Reaper. Nice finish.
James against Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. A shot to stop the run. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's James. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
The Cavs trailing. Now Curry. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And no one in the vicinity. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Outside Durant. Wembanyama rips down the board. Chamberlain's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Curry. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots. Oh, it misses. And here's Indiana now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Antetokounmpo. A big-time flush by Giannis.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Outside Wembanyama. Oh, off target from downtown. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 1. And stolen by Leonard. Now SGA. Curry! And he sinks the jumper.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
55 seconds left in the game. It's stolen. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here. Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Durant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, money!
Well, that's almost an impossible screen to fight through, and he gets a wide open look because of it.
free throw, no good. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Curry. It's deflected. They recover it. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw the play to make it happen.
It's stolen by Curry, and they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And they go to the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, huge trip there. Now you have got to defend that 3-point line.
Durant misses the 3, and now they foul and stop the clock. Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
If it wasn't out of reach already, guys, those free throws turn the lights off.
And so the Cavaliers take the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
The Pacers win the tip. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with James. And it's Mutombo. And it's Durant. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low. Curry can't get it to go. And KD's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. SGA against Curry. And he converts the layup.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who Coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, Coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's Chamberlain after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
O'Neal outside. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page and fast.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry. All sorts of time. Another miss by Curry.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
And it's the Pacers ball. Wembanyama passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Leonard, 20 feet out. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Mutombo in the high post. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Wembanyama with it. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. He's up against Mutombo. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Chamberlain with the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain. He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Pass to James. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Pacers with the lead. Wembanyama passes to Leonard. Back to Wembanyama. Outside Leonard. And shot on the way. That's good on the jump shot.
Huge advantage for Wembanyama to see over everybody.
Cleveland with the ball. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
James outside. Mutombo is screen on Leonard. Outside for KD. 2 on the clock. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Chamberlain with the block. And they'll get another chance. LeBron James on the wing. Defended by Wembanyama. Here's James.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
Outside Leonard. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Now here's Leonard. Launches it. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A good, close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Indiana out in front, up 2. Live from game. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We've got Chamberlain. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Wembanyama in at point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. SGA against Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. And it's off from three-point range. Pacers leading by 4. Curry dishes to Chamberlain. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Leonard. Hits the three-point bomb. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
And Leonard knows that corner 3 is an important shot in terms of spacing out the defense.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Wembanyama looking it over. Outside Curry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot on.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Cleveland moving it around. Wembanyama against KD. Shot clock at 6. Durant, money from deep.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
Wembanyama with the bounce pass. Pass to Curry for the 3, and that comes off the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 3 assists in the game. James outside. Outside, SGA. Mutombo sets a screen. 3-pointer. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Leonard, the pass to Chamberlain. It's good. And now it's an 11-point Pacer lead.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Pass to James. Back to SGA. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. SGA's got his second bucket. Up top, Curry. SGA defending. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal on the wing. Durant at the elbow. Outside, SGA. O'Neal is double. Here's SGA. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Indiana. Durant with the steal. And here they go. Look out, Rim. Here comes Shaq.
guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Outside Leonard from deep. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 7. LeBron with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Count that bucket.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
50 seconds left in the first half. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to Leonard. Lead away. Yep, that one goes. Leonard's got 9.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. And stolen by James. Inside. Mutombo against Abdul-Jabbar. Spins. SGA kicks to Mutombo. Oh, Shaq climbs the ladder.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Mutombo. And it's Durant. And it's James in at the 2 spot. O'Neal sets the screen for Durant. They get it back.
You know, even when you try to box out Shaq, he's still capable of grabbing the board. It's really just a hard, difficult matchup.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Leonard. Wide open look. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama has got 4 assists in the game. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. James, the bounce pass. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. They get Stephen Curry.
Oh, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Alexander at the line for 1.
Free throw, good from SGA.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Outside Leonard, takes a 3, drains it, away, kaboom!
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to LeBron. Back to SGA. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Curry passes to Wembanyama.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside Leonard. There's the 3. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. SGA passes to James. Back to SGA. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pacers leading by 7. Here's Leonard, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. Pass to LeBron. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
And there's only ever going to be one result when Kawhi's driving to the bucket, and it's going to be loud, and it's going to be painful.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Pass to Leonard. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. SGA surveying the defense. James against Leonard. LeBron kicks to KD. Pocket 6. Shot on the wing. Up again. O'Neal with the putback.
This is what the team counts on O'Neal for. Grabbing the rebound and throwing it down.
Murray finds Leonard. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The good-looking shot from the wing. And now just a 4-point Pacer lead.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Curry with the bounce pass. Curry a screen on James. And here's Leonard from 3. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. James, the pass to Mutombo. Left side, O'Neal. Over Chamberlain. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as many as 11 points. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Curry. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Chamberlain, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Curry with the 3. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Curry's got 12 in the game.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot. Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Stephen Curry. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Curry passes to Leonard. And the 3 ball is good. Leonard's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 6. It's to Curry. A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mutombo's got his 5th rebound in this one. O'Neal kicks to SGA. James outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, to make it plain, LeBron just makes everybody around him better. Really takes a lot of pride in setting his guys up.
To the paint. Kawhi with the flush.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass to Mutombo. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here is Wembanyama. Now Leonard. Chamberlain a screen. Here's Kawhi Leonard on the attack. O'Neal with the steal. Durant fires. The putback. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
What an outstanding play by Mutombo. Showing up for his team with some assertive offense.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We've come to expect this from him in these situations. Extremely calm under pressure.
Yep, that's going to go in.
Physical defense won't slow Mutombo down much at all. Inside, he has a way of getting what he wants.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
Cavaliers trailing. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Durant. And there's the three.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Curry outside from deep. That does not go. And here are the Cavaliers. From outside, LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for them.
Chamberlain with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal there for the rebound.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
And stolen by Chamberlain. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Now James. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA double team. And there's the dunk.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Here's Curry. It's good.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And stolen by Wembanyama.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look. Boy, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible. And hope the alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a three-point game.
That's a big make. Now a three will only tie it.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Curry, and he does not hit. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Making all of those. Putting this game in the refrigerator.
Wembanyama! And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.